Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to part 3 of Assassin's Creed. Um, this is after in the last video we ended with going to the Assassin's Bureau in Damas, and now we're going to start our investigation so that we can get the Rafik to let us kill Tamir.
That should have been the end of this tale and the poor man's life. But fate intended otherwise. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Follow this dude, beat him up in the alleyway. Yeah, for being a bunch of like dudes that just stand around and talk all day, they're pretty good fighters.
Quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Gotta kill the informants so they don't, rat on Altair or anything like that.
Do you understand?
Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
I like the
And you know who to
pickpocketing.
see?
The same man as always.
Do not
It's
think
a
to
little bit
betray my
more,
presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for
I
silencing
don't want
those
to
who
say,
say too much.
it's kind
I
of
know
like
this well. my
suspenseful
word.
because you're like,
Good. Then
you
be
get so
quick about
close
it.
and then it's like,
Time
oh, are they
is
going to
short.
turn around? Are they going to turn around? And then, or in this case, I had to try it twice because he walked right into me after the cutscene. That's the second time I stood like right where he's going to walk after the little cutscene ends. So I had to start over after I ran from the guards and hid. I don't know why I turn away whenever I try to blend when they stop and look around. I feel like if you turn away, they're not going to recognize you right away. But I know it makes no difference on the game. It's just a quirk that I do. I don't know why.
I have many things.
Kind of like this guy I used to work with that would shake his phone when he'd play Angry Birds because he thought it would make more shitfall and give him a higher score.
Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk el Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk el Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
Today's Wednesday,
Let Al-Mu'allim
Tuesday.
will be
I don't
done.
know what day it is anymore.
We will rest here
Tuesday.
until you're ready.
And yesterday they released a trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity and talked about it a little bit.
Fast forwarding.
And it looks like it's going to have 4-player co-op. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, that was one of the appealing things about the Assassin's Creed games because it was one of the last single-player games that was out there. I mean, there was competitive multiplayer and stuff like that, but the single-player experience is still rich and full, and I really hope this 4-player co-op doesn't, hopefully it supports the single player and isn't, the single player isn't affected in a negative way by if you don't use it. I don't know how it's going to work though, too, because everybody kind of has different play styles with these games. You know, they either go rushing right in, or they plan ahead, or some people try to do 100% sync, which I hate that sync thing that they started, and I think it was Brotherhood. That's what I liked about this 1 and 2. You had a little bit more freedom to approach your assassination however you wanted, but I know that kind of gives an extra layer of challenge to try to do it exactly how the Ancestor did it, but it'll be interesting to see how the 4-player co-op affects Unity. And I can see, like I personally don't have a lot of friends that play Assassin's Creed, so I'd have to play with people I don't know, and I can see there being a lot of griefing in random people joining your game. And I hide here like an idiot because I didn't realize I had to jump out and activate the cutscene. I thought it would just activate.
I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I asked too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place! No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
I was really hoping he'd just, come right over to the haystack, or walk past the haystack, not like come over to it. But and interestingly enough, too, Tamir, along with
Where did you learn your craft?
Abul, Nakud, Talal, Jubair, and there's one other one. Adine, I think. was the other one that actually are. There's 5 guys out of the 9 that have their own personal bodyguards. And he was one of them. See him standing there by the tree. That's why I didn't want to like just pop right out and run out like across the area and try to assassinate him, because just in case something went wrong, I didn't want to foul it up and have to deal with them guys. So I was just kind of biding my time, hoping eventually he would walk past the haystack so I could just pop out and.
Your purse that's filled with coin. Why can't you sell these things? It isn't difficult. Perhaps you are not trying hard enough.
It'd be cool if you could do air assassinations in this game, because that would open up a whole lot of freedom and possibilities, but alas, you cannot.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
And there we go.
Peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Yeah, I like them little scenes too. They kind of give you a little bit more insight into the target's ideologies and what they were thinking, and just kind of how everything worked, and a little bit of insight too, you know. But and slowly, you know, as you assassinated more and more, you put the pieces together, and
Sure he was nearby.
can't just pop right out, because the minute you do, then they're like, or assassin. This could have been bad because I was there. Yep. Luckily. Which, let's be real, in 12th century, that dude would have been lifting up that curtain and stabbing in there. But I do think like they have an explanation for everything, like the convenient placement of haystacks near all the. There was a Templar down there. The haystacks being placed next to all the viewpoints was actually something that's programmed into the Animus and things of that nature. And like, you can't swim in this game because they had problems with test subjects.
You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins could.
Or no, there was a glitch in the software that would
Rafik, I do not care what
cause
others think of me.
Altair to drown on contact with water, which was later corrected in
As you wish, Altair.
the Assassin's Animus 2.0.
I'm certain he has more work for
But
you.
that stung a little bit. But
Fast forwarding memory to
yeah,
a more
because Altair could later swim in Revelations. So it wasn't that Altair couldn't swim, it was just they didn't get a patch out right away.
out of the machine, Mr. Miles?
I think this
What's
is...
the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
I think this is where we can start snooping around. No, maybe not.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists, at least I think you're scientists, and forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see, I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Cryptic.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
Not everybody at the... Well, he didn't go to a regular school like the rest of us.
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting. Aren't you tired?
That's our hint to leave. Walked around for an excessively stupid amount of time, so I cut all that out, but... Go in here, see if there's anything in here.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Yeah, they didn't, browbeat the whole December 21st, 2012 thing in this game. I don't think they really had that idea in this one because, unless my memory's fuzzy and, that changes near the end, but, it hasn't been mentioned at all. It seems like really the only thing that Abstergo is worried about in this game is, Pieces of Eden.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Back to being a dick.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is...
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for?
peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry.
I'm not sure what
Yes,
happened to her
we are.
line of dialogue there. But at any rate, we're going to climb back in here. So it'll save, because apparently you just keep starting over with the exiting of the Animus. None of this stuff saves. I found that out a couple times. But
Lie down, please.
he's going to climb back in here, but we're going to come to the end of this video, and we'll pick up with our next assassination in the next video. So until then, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier.